Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a picture of Claude Sinclair, a.k.a. Big Stone. I was only 19 years old when I was a member of this prestigious Jamaica Constabulary Force. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm very sad because we have lost a very beautiful little boy. His name is Lyndon Madison. He was only 11 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days old. He was 5 days shy of his one-day birthday. This happened in Annotto Bay St Mary, when this poor little boy was hacked to death, actually killed by his mother. Now, the appalling thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that this little boy's mother is known to the entire community to have a sound mind. Everybody knows that this lady was mentally deranged and needed constant guidance and treatment. But guess what? They allowed the baby to be in the possession of this lady. Would you believe it is alleged that she also felt the urge to kill her child coming on her, and she went to the police station. And when she went to the police station, ladies and gentlemen, it is alleged that she asked the policeman for help. It is alleged that she asked the policeman. She tells the policeman that I'm going to kill my baby. It is alleged that the policeman looked at her, laughed, scoffed, ran her from the station. And you know what she did, ladies and gentlemen? She went home and she took a machete and she chopped a little almost one-year-old baby to death. That touches my heart. That touches my soul. That touches the inner core of my body. Where is the village that's supposed to be raising our children? Where is the neighbors that's supposed to be paying attention? I know I saw one lady and she said she was responsible for taking care of this little boy. But what happened? The father who went on national television and said he went to work and he just don't know what happened. How do you mean you don't know what happened? You know the woman that you live with is medically sick. You know that that woman is insane. Yet still you allow her to kill this baby. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my country. I came home to do my job and to help to strengthen my country, to make my country aware of themselves and who they are. We have lacked spirituality. And if you do not believe in the Almighty God, the creator of all living on earth, then these are the things that will happen on a day-by-day basis. We're only 11 days into this year, and we're already gone into 1,087 murders from last year. 11 people has been killed so far this year. Is this another year of murder, mayhem, in this beautiful island that we call Jamaica? We need to change our style. We need to be our children's keeper. Let's go back to the days when it takes a village to raise a child. I know Patricia Bernard, a very good friend of mine, is appalled by this. Miss Bonnie Owens, from all the way from Canada, is appalled by this. Lena is very appalled by this. I know Darmalee Sinclair is appalled by this. I know Maureen Gutsmore is appalled by this. I know all good, conscious mother who love their children is appalled by this act. I have no grudge. I have no animosity for this woman who killed her baby. You know why? She reached out for help. Everybody knows that this woman is medically sick. The entire community came on television and said, everybody knows she's sick. Even her cousin knows that she's sick. Yet still, they allow her somehow to get a hold of her baby, a one-year-old baby almost, and chopped him to death. Jamaica, look how wise up yourself, you know. Look, we start love each other some more. Look, we start being our neighbor's keeper. Let's start being nosy. Let's start watching one another, brethren. Because we cannot allow this to happen in this beautiful country that we call Jamaica. Jamaica is a nice place. We have produced great people like Usain Bolt. We have produced great people like Bob Marley. We have produced great people, Bunny Wailer and all the great people that came, Shaggy and you name it, Merlin Atty, and all the great athletes that we have, the great music, the great food, the great culture. Yet still we clean our picnic them. We need to have the police pay more attention. We need to have the police look at themselves and absorb the training some more. 95% of the Jamaica Constabulary Force are good cops. I was one of them. I trained for almost 7 months at Port Royal in 1976. I was in the force. I was in the band that didn't like the gun. For 5 years, I played music. So I know that they are great police officers. The Cornwall Biggerford, the Isaiah Ling, the Tony Hewitt, the Delroy Hewitts. All those are great police officers that trained in my time. And they're good officers still in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But we have officers that don't want to pay attention to their duties. We have officers that neglect that committed right that they have to the citizens of this country. And they beat upon and they murder some of our people. Ladies and gentlemen, I remember this little girl. Her name is Shanika Anderson. This is the year 2005 when she was missing from the Coronation Market. I remember when Ruth Green went to the police station down by Beeston Street, and she asked the policeman to assist her. She said, "Officer, please, my little 6-year-old girl, Shanika, is missing. We can't find her. It is now 3 o'clock in the Saturday afternoon. We need to find my daughter." And the policeman looked at her and says, "Listen, it takes 24 hours before you can report your daughter missing." Since then, things have changed, of course. We have had the Annotto alerts, but still our children are dying. If you look at the newspaper, if you look at the news, every single evening we have 3 or 4 or 5 children missing. What is happening to our country, our beautiful country that we call Jamaica? I'm saddened. I know my landlord, Mr. Nelson, is saddened. When I told him of the death of little Lyndon Madison this morning, he cried tears. He said, "Papa God, come down. Where you there? Where you there?" We cannot have the Almighty God come down until we get back to our spirituality. We have to get back to communicating with God. We lost that in Jamaica. So I'm appealing to everyone that is watching this video. From now on, you're going to commit yourself to be your children's keeper. Because if you don't pay attention to your picnic them, this is what's going to happen, like the killing of little Lyndon Madison. Today I'm sad, and I know the rest of the world is sad. I'm appealing to you. Firestone from Firestone Production is sad. I'm appealing to you. Look out for what picnic them, Rasta. Let not our children suffer no more. This is coming to you from Big Stone, from your heart. Pay attention. Bonnie Owens from Canada. Lena Levin from Florida. Dharma Sinclair from New York. Maureen Gottsmore from Germany. Patricia Bernard from Enfield St Mary, and somewhere in the United States. All these great women that I've called, and my mom, Pearline Peart, who's now somewhere in the blue beyond. All these great ladies that I've called would creep and moan in their grave for those who are dead. But for those who are alive, I know they feel it to the core of their heart. Let us love what picnic them, Master. Let us protect them. They didn't ask to be here. We made those children. So we have to take care of our picnic them. Big Stone love you.